Hi guys, it's Jay again from My Yaba's Blend. Today I'm going to be doing the reading for the Sagittarius Collective during this new moon. This reading will cover from now until Thursday, August 8th. I hope that you find the information helpful. It may not apply to everyone who's a Sagittarius. If you so happen to click on this video, then it may be that Spirit has guided you here. The cards have been prayed over. They were sitting at my spiritual space, the Abobada. I did a reading for myself today so that there will be no interference with your reading. I'm going to say a quick prayer and then we're going to get started. You may want to get a pen, a pencil, a piece of paper, get your cell phone, and take down the information that will help you to make the changes you need to make during this next 7 days. So I'm going to begin. Light, peace, and progress to the spirit guides, protections, guardian angels of the Sagittarian Collective, whose birthdays fall between November 23rd and December 21st. Light, peace, and progress to the spirit guides, protections, guardian angels of the Sagittarian Collective, whose birthday falls between November 23rd and December 21st. Light, peace, and progress to the spirit guides, protections, guardian angels of the Sagittarian Collective, whose birthdays fall between November 23rd and December 21st. I come before you here today to deliver your message, spirit guides, and protections of the Sagittarian Collective. I pray that you will guide your children to making the positive changes they need to make in their life, help them to be able to solve their problems, help to uplift them, rejuvenate them, revitalize them in their lives, help them to move forward, to make progress, help to give them the answers to the questions that they had that have not been answered. I pray for your guidance, your assistance today. I have offered you prayers on behalf of your Sagittarian children, and I pray that the reading will go smoothly and that your children will make the changes they need to make. Multiple. So we shall begin. Okay. So I'm first going to be pulling from my Orisha uh, tarot card deck. I do things a little bit differently. There's many great tarot readers. But I'm a priestess in the Yoruba tradition, so I practice in the more Afro-Cuban Espiritismo um, uh, practice. And so I'm going to be really relying heavily on my Orishas, my ancestors, spirit guides, and protections that I called forth that are representing you. And I will deliver the Odu message for the day, which the Odu is basically our living doctrine that helps guide us in our everyday life to help us to fulfill our destiny. So I'm going to get started. I'm going to pull 5 cards. So just give me a minute. Okay, we have 5. So just give me a second to look at them. Okay. So the 5 cards that I've pulled, the card that speaks out to me is the Baba Lorisha. Okay. This is the priest card. This is the card of the diviner. Okay. Sagittarians historically have been known to be seers and prophets. Okay. They have the power and the gift of prophecy. So Orisha is confirming this. Spirit guides are confirming this today in your reading. Basically, this card is saying, tap into your gift of prophecy, your intuition. Do not ignore it. Do not ignore that inner voice. Okay? You have the gift to be able to see, to foretell the future, the gift to read people. You don't need tarot cards to read people. Okay? You hear that little voice in your head speaking. That is the power of prophecy. Okay? You're born with everything that you need. And the spirit walks with you. The spirits walk with you, and they're guiding you. They're telling you that you have this gift. And if you don't do readings, if you're not a diviner, if you're not a tarot card reader, you don't even have to be initiated in any particular tradition, okay? But it's saying that you have this gift. Don't run away from this gift, okay? Do not run away from this gift. You have the Ace of Coins, the Ace of Pentacles. Money is coming. Money is coming your way. You have the gift to make money. You can manifest money in your life. If you're having financial problems or financial issues, you can manifest it through thinking positively, through going online and doing positive affirmations. Like I told Leos in the reading that I gave, go online every day, every morning before you step foot out of that bed. Look up morning affirmations and say those morning affirmations before you step foot out the door, and help to reprogram yourself so that you can manifest the things that you need to manifest in your life. You may be well off, that's great, but I'm sure there's things that you want to do. And so you really have to program yourself, because phones are programming you, social media is programming you, television is programming you. If you still listen to the radio, radio is programming you. But you need to program yourself, okay? Because all of these other things that are programming you with the things that they want you to do. But there are things I'm sure that you need to do in your life, okay? You have the gift of manifestation. We have Oshumari, okay? We have the rainbow. Rainbows are phenomena. You have the snake here. It's phenomena, okay? And so basically you have the power to make good things happen in your life, and you have the power to make things that are not so good happen to your life. So you really want to be cognizant of that. I'm going to pull an Odu card to further clarify these cards that have come out, and then we'll have further discussion on that. So just give me a second. That didn't take long. Okay. I'll pull one more card for you. Okay. All right, so I'm pulling two cards for you today. This comes from Odu, the oracle that gives us information about how to live our day-to-day lives, how to make our lives better, and what to look out for. So one of the cards that fell out was talking about don't let things of value cheapen in your life, okay? So that means don't ignore the good things. Don't ignore the blessings that you have in your life, because you can lose them, all right? This talks a lot about watching what you say to people. So kind of watch your tongue. When you speak to people, you can really hurt people and put them down, or you can manifest blessings, okay? So there you go. You have the Baba Larisha, and then it talks about watching your tongue. Okay, so in this letter, you have to watch for getting used a lot, okay? Sagittarians can be very nice, very generous, very giving, but it's telling you in this week and these next several days to next couple of weeks, be careful of getting used. Start kind of looking at your life and reevaluating what friends you have in your life. For women, you should be careful of men that are very flashy. Because they can cause problems in your life. They can be running around with the next person. They can take you for your money, take advantage of you, and leave you high and dry, leave you with nothing. So basically what this Odu is talking about is watch the type of men that you date. The next thing is listen to people who are older who have a lot of wisdom, because there can be things in their words that they say to you that can help you to move forward in life. Um, Another thing it says, be careful of going out and about by yourself, um, doing errands, doing things for people. For women especially, you need to be careful of being near dark places, dark alleys, dark parking lots, abandoned areas, because there's a possibility of rape possibly occurring. I know it sounds extreme, but it's telling you to watch for these things in the next several days to next couple of weeks, for the women especially. Be careful of unknown roads. So when you are driving, make sure that Google Maps, whatever system that you use, is taking you down the right road, because there could be abandoned roads where it could possibly be a setup. You could get stranded and things could happen like what I mentioned before. Okay. Um, it's saying here that you start things, but you don't finish things. So you may really want to start working on finishing what you start. Okay. The Baba Larisha is saying that you are able to manifest things. You can begin things, but you need to finish it to really see the fruits of your labor. All right. And when you see the fruits of your labor, money starts to come in. That's where you have the Ace of Coins. Okay. Be careful of going out at 12 noon and 12 midnight. So if you're out with your friends, you're running out, you're out to lunch, right before it hits 12, go seek shelter somewhere. Go run into a store, run into a bodega, run into a restaurant until slightly after 12, whether it's 12 noon or 12 midnight, okay? Because there are energies out there that are really prominent and running rampant, trying to basically take people and cause havoc, okay? And I'm talking on a spiritual realm. I'm not talking about someone actually physically trying to kidnap you. I'm talking about spiritually, all right? Especially at midnight. Midnight, it's a totally different energy. Midnight, okay? You have darker spirits, darker energies that are out in the streets. They thrive in darkness. And so if you tend to, have problems sleeping, you see spirits, you see things of that nature, you definitely do not want to be out at midnight. You can be out after or before, but seek shelter when it hits 12, okay? It's saying that you should really like organize yourself. So you may have a lot going on. You may think that you have everything organized. Maybe you don't. But what it's saying in this period of time, get yourself a calendar, use your Google Calendar, whatever app that you can use to organize your appointments, okay? Because disorder can lead to problems in your life, all right? And pulling negative energies that you don't need during this time, okay? This letter also warns of inviting and having sick people over to your house, okay? Um, Sickness, yes, is a physical thing, and the people need to go to a doctor to get checked, but also sickness can be caused by spiritual issues as well. There are people out here that throw stuff, that throw witchcraft, brujeria, we call it, in the Spanish tradition, Latin tradition, okay? They can throw things. They do spells. They do hexes. They do curses, all right? And sometimes these things are so powerful that it causes people to get sick. And so if you have them over your house, and you are someone who has it together, these spirits can leave this person that's sick and come to you or wreak havoc in your house. And you really want to watch this, especially if you have young children, because young children are vulnerable to these darker energies, okay? And you want your children to do well, to be healthy, to be strong, not have any nightmares at night. So please, it's very important that you watch having sick people over your house. If the person is sick, if it's your mother, your grandparent, your father, whoever it is that's a family member, make sure you get them the help they need. Say prayers over them. If they're open to taking a spiritual bath, then great. If they're open to getting a spiritual reading somewhere, that's even better. Okay, so that will help everyone in the house. But if they're living in your house and they're staying in there, you may have to smoke it out on a regular basis with sage. You can use frankincense and myrrh to clean out your house. But sickness is never a good thing. It doesn't make you feel good physically, but also spiritually, there can be issues. Okay, um, if you have children, be careful of talking around your children about business, about other people's business, about your issues and problems, because it's saying here that there are children in your household that are listening. Okay, and if it's highly sensitive information, the children could not naturally go to someone's house. They can go to school and start talking your business, and I don't think you'd appreciate that. So just watch what you say around the children. um, if you do any work for people, because it's saying Sagittarians are very nice, they're very generous, they're very loving, they're very giving, but it's saying here in this time period, kind of pull back a little. And if you do work for people, people have to pay you before you do the work. Don't take IOU, don't accept IOUs, none of that. Okay, they got to pay you up front for the work that you are going to do for them. All right, no more being taken advantage of. All right. And this is to make sure you keep all of your blessings, the array, the blessings coming in for you. Um, if you're a woman and if you deal with men and you date men, it's saying here in this time period, watch becoming pregnant by men and then they leave. Okay. So how, I don't know the nature of your relationships with anyone, but it's just saying if you're a woman, be careful of becoming pregnant and then that man leaving you. Okay. It could already be the case, but it's warning you that if you're not pregnant and you're dealing with someone, be careful of this in this time frame. If you travel too much, it's saying that you can get sick. So you just have to be careful of what you're eating and what you're drinking, especially. Okay. Watch where you eat. Watch who holds your food and prepares your food. If people have an ill energy, that ill energy can be passed to the food and you can eat the food and get sick. Okay. This is not a joke, not a game. It's not made up. It's not hocus pocus. It is what it is. If someone is sick, if someone has an ill vibe, don't eat from them. Don't eat from them. Okay. And this is saying traveling too much can make you ill. So it could be, people who have ill vibes towards you. It could be like their food safety practice, food handling practices are kind of questionable. Just watch what you're eating and drinking when you're traveling. Okay. So you may want to take a break, come back to home base, then go out into the world and travel. But too much traveling can make you sick. And it's saying that happiness is found in the home. Happiness is found in the home. So, it's so easy to get caught up, especially the summertime. We're running out, we're going here, we're going to lounges, clubs, restaurants, parties, festivals. We're out and about. But it's really saying that home during this time period is most important. Take care of home. Clean your house. Make your house feel good. Make it feel comfortable. Buy some things to decorate and beautify your house. Flowers, new placemats for your table, new decor, new curtains, whatever it is. Beautify your house and try and stay at home. Watch some Netflix and watch some whatever it is that you want to watch. But it's saying home is really important. And if you have people at home, if you're not alone, it could be that, this particular Odu and your spirit guides and protections want you to really cultivate your relationships with the people that you have in your house. Okay, that could be your children, your spouse, your wife, your partner, whoever it is. So they really want you to, stick close to home. Um, Also, it's saying don't lend anything out. If you lend something out, do not take it back. Okay? When other people wear your clothes and then they give it back to you, you have their energy. And I can tell you stories about people buying clothes at thrift stores. I used to thrift. Okay? But then when I became a priest, um, I was not able to thrift anymore. And I understand why. Because people leave their spiritual stuff, their spiritual baggage, their emotional baggage in the clothes. Okay? So be careful. If you lend anything out, don't take it back. Let the people have their energy. It could be your best friend, your brother, your sister, your aunt. I don't know who it is. Let them have it. The whole goal here for these next several days, the next weeks, months, whatever, is to stay spiritually clean, to stay focused, so you can be able to tap into your intuition and make that money come in. And you can have health and happiness. So these are the things that I'm telling you so that you can stay focused. If you are hot-headed, I know Sagittarians are fire signs. I'm a fire sign. I'm a Leo. So I know what it is to be hot-headed. But it's saying hot-headedness here means problems. It can put you in jail. It can get you in trouble with a lot of people and can create a lot of problems. So watch your head. And like I said, for Leo, something similar came up. Wrap your head in white. Keep your head cool. Wear a nice white hat. Put a nice scarf on. Nice white bandana. Wear white. Instead of taking hot showers, take a cool shower to keep yourself cool. Do a nice white bath. After you shower, mix a white bath with, you can add some Florida water to it, which you can get your Botanica or Bodega if you live in New York City. But if you live elsewhere, you can go to a Botanica and get Florida water. You can add Florida water, a little bit of milk, some cascarilla, which is crushed eggshell. Stir it, pray over it, and then take a bath with it, okay? And that will clear you, that'll lighten your mood, and that'll take that heat away from you so that you can function and deal with people. They're saying that someone who visits your house might be dangerous, may have problems or issues. And I'm going to let you know that this person has a special, unique nickname. So keep your eyes out for this person, okay? Don't tell them I'm telling you this stuff. Just keep your eyes open. This is for your information, for you to watch out for. Some of this may apply to you. All of it may apply to you. None of this may apply to you. But these are things for you to keep your eyes open. They're saying that luck is coming for you. Sagittarius are lucky. It's saying that money is coming to you, luck is coming to you. It already announced it in the Orisha cards. Okay? It announced it in the Orisha cards. Money is coming. There's no doubt with that. Okay? Stability is coming. But you should do an herb bath. You can go to the supermarket and pick up parsley, pick up mint. Rip the mint leaves up in a bowl of water. Rip it up until the water turns green from the chlorophyll. Put your hands in it, say prayers in it, and bathe with it. Put it from your head all the way down to your toes. Bathe with it. Air dry. And you're going to see the money coming in. This is to clear the roads for the money to come in. To clear the roads for opportunities that help you to make money to come in. Okay? And last but not least, if you have children, it's saying focus on your children. You may be busy, you may be working, you may be traveling. I don't know if you're an entertainer, you work a regular 9 to 5, whatever it is. If you have kids, it's saying spend time with your children. Your children are blessings, okay? And this Odu is saying that when you spend time with your children, you cultivate and you pull in the blessings for your life to go smoothly. And this is what we all want. We all want our lives to go smoothly, successfully. We want to have financial stability. We want to have great health. You take care of your children. You focus on your children. Blessings are bound to come. If you're having bad luck, that bad luck is going to turn to good luck and positivity. Okay? And also, too, if you are on the dating scene, whether you're man or woman, whatever your preference is, if you are seeing too many women, it's saying that you need to leave them alone. I know I don't want to be up in your personal business, but it's warning here that too many women can bring a lot of problems for you. It can bring pregnancy. I don't want to say unwanted pregnancy because children are blessings, but it can be pregnancy that you're not ready for. It can bring STDs that no one is ready for and no one wants. And it can bring problems in case those women have husbands or dealing with people. Okay, that can cause problems, arguments, and possibly jail or prison. Okay, so this is what I have for you today. The other card is basically saying the same thing. But this Odu is really important for you to really be guided by for these next several days. If you have any questions, or if you want a personal reading, you can go to ayabaswin999@gmail.com. And I hope and pray that this information has been helpful to you, and I hope that it brings success and enlightenment, and hopefully it carves a new way for you to be able to move in life. All right, so stay tuned next week for your next reading.